pandemic in the world is not something I ever thought was going to get this bad. Nor did I ever think that I'd be making a video about it. I just thought it was some disease that was in China and eventually would be done with, and it wouldn't affect my life like it is. But it is completely affected and changed my life, and I'm here to share my story. So please know this video is not 100% factual. It is what I know and at least what I can remember off the top of my head, and it's my story. So I'm so sorry if I get facts wrong or anything like that, but just know that this is my story and I'm here to share it with whoever wants to listen. So here we go. So I'm going to start from the beginning, at least when it started to affect me, or at least I started noticing stuff. So disclaimer, I don't have the coronavirus. No one in my family has the coronavirus, but it still has affected me. So I remember, I want to say like end of February, because I watch TikTok and I have a TikTok, but we'll save that for another video. People being like, Corona time, and I didn't think anything of it because I'm just a high schooler, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best with the news. I don't watch it, so I really didn't know what was happening. And then people were talking, and then no one really said anything about it at school. There wasn't like, for the longest time, no one was like, oh, school's gonna be canceled, nothing like that. We just carried on with our day-to-day lives. And then we went on spring break, and it started to get bad. Like, there was talk school was gonna be canceled and all this and that, but it was still up in the air. And I have my babysitting job, and I was watching her, and her mom was like, just stay safe and try to not get in contact with people. So I did that. And then Friday, I had it scheduled to go and do a college tour, and the country started shutting down and slowly tightening things. Social distancing started, so I was afraid my tour was going to get canceled. And I know I'm only a junior, tours aren't that important, but I had been looking forward to this. So I was constantly the day before, that Thursday, calling, are y'all open for tours tomorrow? Yes, we're open. It's just going to be completely different, very much distance, stuff like that. So I went to my tour on Friday. Life was still normal for me. And then Friday evening, they closed my schools for another week. When I was like, okay, another week, it'll be okay. And then not even, that was Friday, and like Tuesday the next week, they canceled school for another 3 weeks. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the strongest person. I had many mental breakdowns. School is very important to me, and just knowing that it wasn't going to happen makes me very sad. And to think about it now, you know, it still makes me tear up. So if I'm just doing that, that's because, and since then, I here and there have a breakdown just thinking about it, but it's a lot better. I know that I'm health and safety, so that's what I have to keep my mind on. So that was that. We were like, no school, we don't know what we're gonna do yet, and it was just kind of up in the air because we were still on that week break of no one knows what's happening yet. So then, I'm gonna get all these dates mixed up, I'm so sorry. And then after that, I started hearing different states, they were going on lockdown, shelters in place, stay at homes, but nothing was really happening in my area still. And then I want to say that following weekend, yeah, they issued a stay-at-home order for my county. And that's when I truly knew, like, well, I knew beforehand, but that's when I truly was like, this is getting bad, especially in my area. So I just knew that. And now that was over a week ago, and they just called school off until May 4th. So, you know, I'm very sad, and if I don't look it, I am. I've just now had to come to terms that my junior year may be over. I'm grateful that I'm not a senior and I'm not going to miss the graduation hasn't been told, or that prom is canceled, so I'm grateful. But I still have a lot of friends that I know that this is affecting very greatly, and that it is affecting their lives more than it's affecting mine. So I just keep them in my prayers. For school, we have this thing where it's not a grade, it's just online. You can do it at your discretion, and I've been doing it. But it's a lot different than what I'm used to, especially these are the normal classes and I'm in the higher level classes, so it's very different. Something in my DC classes have been put on hold until April 3rd, and I still don't know if we're gonna go online or we're just not gonna do anything else this year. So it's just all up in the air, and I do not want people to think that this is not a big deal. The coronavirus is a big deal. People, please stay home.